Really glad we got to the bottom of that hot walkout debate. Tom, you didn't really have an argument at all.
Sorry for getting so angry there. Sorry for getting so angry. I usually get a bit embarrassed when I do that.
And then we had a heater, I would call it, from 2023. Flo down, Fred again. That was Rumble. Roth, man, I wanted to get into what's next for you.
Yeah, bro. So obviously finished up West Coast this year. I've had a fun few months, man. When was that? Probably like go in October. So from a footy perspective, man, I've signed at my old club, West Perth, which I'm really looking forward to. Be able to loosen the shoulders somewhat, but I'm hungry. I love that footy club. I love my mates that I still have there, and I get to play with my brother, which is going to be so sick.
I was going to ask, is there a few crew that you played Colts with or senior footy there, and then your bro? That's the cherry on top.
Yeah, a bit of both, man. Like Colts, trained with the seniors as well as a Colt. Heaps of those boys are still around, so a lot of familiar faces, and it's close to home. So keen to put on the red and blue again, man. That'll be sick.
May I ask quickly, how are the red and blue going? How'd they go last year?
Not great.
The great Dr. Neil Fong's involved in that footy club, so things are always going pretty well.
Yeah. There's a few kings up there running the show on the board and that, but not great year last year. Sounds like I've done a lot of self-reflection from a coaching and players' point of view, but I know they're hungry, and I know we've got a pretty good list to.
Sounds like they need an injection of maturity and experience.
Yeah, injection of Rothams is coming,
and drum and bass,
and drum and bass, which I'll bring no doubt. But really look forward to that, and just got a job at the Clontarf Academy. So it's a Indigenous Boys Academy, Australia wide now. So it's pretty much a academy to guide these boys through high school, into manhood, into employment. And a lot of the time the carrot, they call it, is football. So something I've lived and breathed my whole life, and been there and done somewhat and faced my own challenges with that. So looking forward to giving back to these young fellas. And I'm based out of Ellenbrook Secondary College. So
mate, can I say,
man, I'm so keen.
I think of no better suited job, at least for this point in your life, is to mentor young crew through the challenges of their teenage years into young adulthood, and again teach them the OG sort of street lessons of how you go about things and integrate your strengths and your weaknesses into society, which is like difficult for everyone, more difficult for some, and I think you're going to be an amazing mentor to those kids and you're going to change their lives.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That's the plan. I can't wait. So my good mate of mine, Gus Schumacher, who I spoke about before briefly, lived at Alga. So he's transferred to SA to do it there with his partner Cam, Brett Bazzo's sister. There you go, it's all connected. So I'm taking his role there. So make it my own, do it my way, and can't wait, man. Be good. Starting February, and I get school holidays, which will be a little bonus.
And Rotho, I'm got the pleasure to know you very well and know your broad strengths and weaknesses and interests and loves. What are like some other things that you're passionate about that aren't your job yet, or that aren't in your life yet, or things like guitar you say that you're going to be spending a bit more time doing and thinking about and buying into in the future? Yeah,
for sure, man. That's going to be awesome. I want to keep getting back to that, allowing the time for that. Obviously worked at Yellow back in the day, and I love people. I love bringing people together. So I've had ideas, and we've had ideas we've spoken about down the track. It might be a little hospo number. It's just been ideas at this stage, but I'd love to do something like that on the side. Connecting with people and bringing people together fills my cup up, I call it. Fills up my cup, I should say. Down the track, when I'm settling into this learning curve I'm going to go through, phasing out AFL footy, I think that's something I'd love to dabble into if the time's right, and it might not be right, but I'd love to have a crack at it, put it that way.
I think everything's going to fall into place for you, Rothy, because I know you as a man, and I love you, bro, and I want to say thanks for coming on for the potty.
No, it's been sick,
your
bro.
Taste has been impeccable. Never have I sat here and not touched the phone once
I haven't put a song
and not
in.
put a song on.
I got taken away with some D&B heaters, man.
Mate,
fun.
Honestly, yeah, usually it's just a song here and there to keep everything on track, but that was full tilt, Josh Rotham, every part of it, and we love you, man. Friend of the show, thanks for coming on.
Love too, bro.
We first of all, shout out Backchat, shout out Alta, shout out Mum and Dad.
Shout out Fender,
Pearl.
Yeah.
Mate, thanks so much for sharing. We're going to pass you the aux. You got 4 tracks to take everyone through the rest of their day, the rest of their morning, the rest of their evening.
Sick.
With a true Rothy flavour, I hope. So thanks so much again, man. And,
cheers, boys.
Enjoys these 4 Rothy tracks.
Nice, sick. Thanks for having me.